Hello, Cancer, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to do a read for you and who, and that who could be a friend or family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, a person of interest, right? Even one side of a situation or another, okay? This will be a general read, so if you're looking for a personal read that taps into your own personal energies, go to The Guided Intuitive up here or in my description box below, all right? What else do I want to let you know? I do want to thank all of you that have been working with me on all your discovery sessions and all the coaching that we've been doing. And I tell you one thing, we've been just doing really totally slashing any sort of negative emotions, limiting beliefs, any sort of fear, and really closing that gap to where you are now, where you want to be. So if that is something of interest to you, you definitely want to book a discovery session. It involves a lot more clarity and actually gives you some sort of insight, and we make a recommendation in terms of our different programs and packages to see which one is best for you if it's a good fit. All right, so do check that out. It's also in my description box below too. All right, so let's jump into this and find out, Cancer, where you are at right now. This will be the first half of July. Let's see what's going on for you. All right, so where are you at right now? Here's the first card. Okay, so this is about preparation. This is about foresight. We've got the Two of Wands, and the twos are about duality, but this talks about foresight. So making plans. This is the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. So looking towards your passions, what you're passionate about, and how you want to move forward, and what you want your world to look like moving forward. All right. So this is about planning. Kind of taking and doing some sort of strategic planning. Now, this could also be to determine what you want long term in terms of a relationship or a situation, whatever's brought you to my channel here today. So it is talking about taking some time to do that. And again, it could be involving two people making the decision: do I go ahead with two people, or do I go all this alone? It's kind of looking at that, or what does it look like? What does my world look like with two people? So that could very much well be the case for some of you. All right. So let's see what else wants to come out in terms of where you are at. We got you walking away from something that you actually put a lot of emotional investment into. Now, the interesting thing here, Cancer, is that you felt it was in your best interest to do so. I mean, quite frankly, you really knew that if you were to put any more into it, it wasn't going to lead you to the Ten of Cups, and this has the Eight of Cups. So the eights are talking about there was some sort of growth in you that you knew in your heart of hearts that you had to walk away. Okay, there could have been some sort of illusion, maybe all the emotions that you put into it, maybe it wasn't reciprocated, whatever that case may be. You just knew in some way, shape, or form that you were being told internally from the inside out that it was in your best interest to move forward. Okay, so you had to walk away from something. Okay, so note that. Now this is again your energy here. So do keep that in mind. And again, eights are about balancing, right? It's that infinity symbol. So you had to walk away to get balance. Okay, and that's what I see here, guys. All right, so note your comments below. Yeah, definitely. So let's see what else wants to come through for you here right now. King of Pentacles. Now, it could have been dealing with someone who's got Earth energy in their chart, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. This really indicates an Earth sign. It could be that you might have Earth in your chart. Excuse me, guys. All right. So yeah, you could have Earth in your chart, in some way, or it could be that you're just taking on this energy of just, running your own business. This is someone who's got their own business or is a leader of some sort. And it could be that you're involved in this person and you had to walk away from this person, or you're taking on this type of energy or someone around you that you're getting advice from, in terms of moving forward. Okay. So that's exactly what I see here. Let's see if there's anything else that wants to come through here for you. Okay, choices. Yeah. So now this is about having some sort of choices, and the interesting thing is that you're not focusing on your choices. This shows your shadow self here, looking at the choices and kind of not knowing which one to choose. I really think that you've got choices, but I think that you're recognizing this shadow side of the choices that you had make from the past, and therefore, kind of one of the reasons why you had to walk away. Maybe you made a choice coming from your shadow self and stayed in it, and then it brought you a little bit more of in a darker world. And really, what I think of is you're really thinking things through before you actually, as you move forward now, and you're kind of taking more in control of of how you want to move forward. Now, again, it could be that you do have someone that you are around that are getting some sort of advice in terms of business, or and it could be that this other person was a Capricorn too, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo here. Okay, so do note that. But I think that you're recognizing that the choices that you were making were coming from your shadow self, and you had lots of choices. So I think you're really trying to make a point to do something different this time. And I am going to pull, what is it that you had to surrender in terms of walking away? I really feel it, in terms of emotions, that it was in your best interest to do so. Let's see what else wants to come out here. What did you have to surrender? You had to surrender to fear. Okay. This is about letting go of the kind of fearful stories that you might be telling yourself. And this is about staying present in the moment, okay, and moving forward and taking action, okay. So this is about, really focusing on, a solution, and all the solutions that are available to you, and then celebrating, every baby step that you take forward, okay. Because I really feel that that maybe you were feared to leave a situation, and you maybe had stayed in it longer than you had anticipated, but again, it brought you more balance by walking away, and you knew that you had to confront that fear, and you knew it would bring you a lot more stability. And now you're just looking to make some better choices moving forward. Okay, so for some of you, I really feel that. Anything else that wants to come out here? I want to see what in this another deck and see if that has any sort of insight for you. Claim your art. Now, this could be in terms of your business, or some sort. So for some of you, it wants you to really, maybe you're getting advice in terms of a business, or whatever that looks like. But you've got a lot of creativity, Cancer, and this is about claiming your art and claiming your creativity that is in you. And I think that you're kind of looking at that right now. The creativity that you bring to a relationship, a situation, whatever that is, you're very creative. And now you're really becoming kind of, whoops, I forgot a card here. What did we forget? Changing tracks. Okay. That was left there for a reason. So that's what I kind of feel here. It's becoming a clear channel, right? Really becoming, balancing things out, becoming a clear channel, and changing tracks, and what that looks like. Wow, that was interesting. Let's take a look at the other side and see what this other person is feeling here. What's happening in terms of where they're at right now. Now, keep in mind, you might resonate with one side more than the other, so feel free to reverse the messages as you see fit. Okay. All right, so let's see what wants to come out here. What do we have? King of Wands. Now, this could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. And this is someone that's a very entrepreneur. They're very creative, very passionate in what they do, and they have authority in what they do. So this is beautiful. This is, moving forward on their passions. Now, this person, again, really could have the Leo energy in them that's really strong. You see a Leo here. So they're very like a visionary, like entrepreneur. So you might have someone that you are kind of connected to that's kind of like that, that's really kind of visionary. And they could still work for someone, but maybe more independently of some sort as well. Okay. Maybe more independently and in charge of what they do, and kind of the visionary for their department, for their team, whatever that looks like. Let's see what else wants to come out. Perseverance. We got the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Wands. So we got the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So this is about perseverance on what it is that they want and moving forward with their passion. So that's what I see here. The nines are about coming to fruition. And this person really loves, whatever it is that they're going after. The green represents the heart chakra, and it's energizing in terms of that orange tunic. And it's about really, even though I've been battered and bruised, and even though that I've been, perhaps, hurt in love, I'm going to continue to persevere because I know what I want. I want to get what it is that I want. I do know that, and it's coming to fruition. So this person's not going to give up. Okay. A lot of fiery energy over here. Okay. Again, you could be dealing with someone that's got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in their chart, or even you might. Okay. But that's what's coming through here. Okay. Then we got the Queen of Wands. My gosh, we've got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So on this side here, I will tell you, it's almost as this is like a couple here, all right? This is like, the Queen of Wands, she is that very confident, very creative, confident, spiritual type woman or man, doesn't really manage the energy, but they're really focused on light. And when they want to create something or they decide to kind of go for what they want, they go for it and they create it. So this is really beautiful. But I see like two people. I almost see like a couple here. So it could be that you both carry that fire energy on this side. I almost feel that this is one person, this is another. I almost feel that this is kind of could be you on this side, and it's about persevering in something that you truly want and not giving up. Okay, so that's what I see here. Wow, how interesting. I'm gonna pull one more card and see if anything else wants to come out. Yeah. Now this is about really focusing and not giving up, really concentrating, focusing, not in anything, detour your concentration. This again could be someone that you work with. But this is the eight. This is about stabilizing things, wanting to stabilize things. I do want to say, what is it that this person needs to surrender on this side? What wants to come through? How interesting. This is about surrendering to setting limits. So this is about that that it's healthy, right, to set boundaries in relationships, but it's also important to express your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. So this is that's what this talks about. I'm sorry for the glare there, guys, so you can see that there a little bit better here. Yeah, so it's about surrendering. It's surrendering to setting limits. Maybe that you put a lot of limits around things, and this is about expressing your needs and staying within that and letting them know that's exactly how I stand. And so if for some way, shape, or form that this person on this side needs to set limits and to set healthy boundaries is going to be very, very key. Okay. Anything else? Yeah. So maybe for some reason that they've gone back on their limits and they've changed their mind, allowed many, many chances. And that's what this is saying, you know what, the time has come, no more. Okay, so that's what this is saying. Okay, so interesting. Let's see what else. Think things through. Okay, so definitely want you to think things through for this other person on this side, and they're focusing on loving themselves. So they're taking a time out to really think things through, and then of course, the focus on loving themselves, and that's all about surrendering to limit, to setting healthy boundaries and really saying what it is that you want, and then also saying no, that you're not going when those boundaries are breached, that can't happen. So again, that's what's happening over here. Now back to you. What is helping you? Let's take a look, Cancer. What's helping you? Okay, interesting. So we've got the eight of swords. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy. Now this is interesting. This is about perspective. Okay, what's helping you right now is to have a change of perspective to get balance, because what this is saying is I almost let's feel that what's helping you right now is to change a perspective. Let me look at something here. Yeah, to put yourself in the driver's seat. Okay, this is about don't hold yourself bound to one perspective. Put yourself in charge. Major Arcana, the Chariot here. Put yourself in charge of making decisions of moving forward. That you can help yourself, and you don't have to feel like you're helpless. You can actually be helpful to you by taking charge and taking another perspective and taking control of this relationship or situation in terms of how you feel. This is a seven card, having faith that you can manage and balance things out, the shadow with the dark, the dark shadow with the light side, right? And we talked about that as we were coming through, not making a shadow choice, but this is saying balancing that out now. You're now in control using your guides up here, the stars up here, and with confidence, with the yellow, kind of relating to the solar plexus. This is saying you're balancing and managing and in charge of that. Now, some of you might be getting a new car. Okay, so I'm just saying that too. It could be the case for some of you, but this is having faith to being able to manage and move things forward and changing perspectives. This is beautiful. Okay, how is the best way to resolve the situation, or whatever it is, relationship or situation? What is that? Ah, let it come down. Let the cycle end. Let the tower happen. Let it fall down because there is fresh energy that is wanting to come in for you. This is about it could be an ending of a perspective, a way of thinking, right? And now putting you back in charge. So for some of you, that's the case. It doesn't always have to be like a full ending of a relationship. It could be an ending of a perspective and putting yourself back in charge and not going back to this. This happened, new cycles ready to begin. So that's what I see. Let's clarify the Tower card here, Major Arcana. So putting you back in charge from something that just wasn't, that came to an end, right? And you no longer have to feel like this anymore is what I feel, Cancer. So note your comments below, guys. And definitely please like and subscribe. I do appreciate you in definitely supporting my channel. I just really thank you so much for letting me be a part of your journey. So, so hopefully this helps. So let's continue the Tower card. Yes. Okay, good. Another Major Arcana card. So right after the Tower, you got this. This is strength. Again, the affinity symbol, right? It's saying right there. It's the eight. You know, it's an eight card. This is an eight card, and it's really talking about. You've got another eight card over here too, right? Walking away. So this is basically saying is that you've got the strength to move forward and taking on that Leo energy and knowing that you can tame that dark side of you. You know, even the king of the jungle that might be seem to be you know, kind of roaring in your heart and soul. This is saying you can have a different perspective and balance the light and the dark side out. So in a situation, a relationship, whatever has come down from you, you can handle it. You've got the strength to do it. This is what this is talking about. Okay. Anything else that wants to come through for you in terms of that? Shift. Yeah, this is definitely to make a shift and make a shift and to change that perspective, to change tracks, right? Change tracks. That's exactly what that wanted to come through for you. You know, it's just really, really speaking. This is really kind of the theme here. Definitely change tracks. So that is really, really, that's the best way to kind of resolve the situation. What is your best way forward? What is your best way forward, Cancer? What is that? Best way forward? Ah, a new opportunity. Focus on, you know, emotional fulfillment. This is compassion, intimacy, and emotional fulfillment. Whatever is bringing you joy in your heart, it wants you to move towards. And this is the ace, so it's going to take a little bit of your participation in this. It is initiation of this is going to have to be with you too to make this happen. Okay, the universe is here. I'm going to offer this to you. Let's do this together, right? And so this is intimate. This is intimacy. So this is about shifting, having a different, maybe it's a change of thinking in terms of intimacy, in terms of relationships as well. Okay, so that's what this is talking about, and it could even be the relationship with yourself. So note your comments below, but that's what I feel here. Okay, so your best way forward is to focus on emotional fulfillment, right? And to know that's going to allow you to stay on top of everything. Now, if in a situation, this is saying have faith in yourself that you're going to have that emotional fulfillment and stay on top of that. Focus on loving yourself. This is the green, which is the heart chakra. This is staying above and having passion that you can achieve what it is that you want in terms of emotional relationship or situation, that you can have, that you're definitely on top of the game and keeping all the naysayers at bay. Okay, and even that's the voice within, even if it's this, okay, that's what this is saying, is that you know, it's like putting an end to that, right? And focusing that you've got the strength and making that shift, right? So this is beautiful. I love it. What is the best way forward for this other person on this other side? What is that? What is it? Magician. So you might be dealing with a Gemini, okay, again, but someone that also wants that stability too. Okay, they have all the resources necessary to make that change and to take action. So this is about taking action, thinking things through and taking action. A Major Arcana card for them. So their best way forward is to take action because they've got all the resources that they need, and it's a one card, so it's just, you know, a brand new beginning. They could create what it is that they want. Yeah, they want to take action and move forward. Now, what they don't want is conflict. So this is the 5. This is about a change. They can take action and make a change and get out of conflict. So they don't want conflict in their life in terms of a relationship or situation. That has got to change. This is adversity. They don't want that, okay? What else? Yeah, they don't want that in their relationship, especially as it relates to family, home, and the stability and the security. They don't want that. This is about ending. This is about changing out of the adversity and then taking action and making a change. So it could be this person might be changing. Now I don't know if this person is married. For some of you, if that's the case, they could be making a change in that, or they're just they're making a change if they're making a change in terms of better stability here. This is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo type energy. But yeah, how interesting. They're making a change. I'm gonna pull one more card on this, best way forward. Let me see if there's anything else that wants to come out. King of Cups. This is about being emotionally balanced. So this is, your type of energy is coming through over here. Could be that, you being emotionally balanced has helped them, or they're being very emotionally balanced in a relationship or situation. They do want this. They want to take charge and they want to have this. So if they're not married, it's what they want, okay? But they do not want conflict anymore. And to get their emotions balanced, they had to focus on really loving themselves and really thinking things through, and it leads them to some equal balance of emotions. So the best way forward is to balance their emotions. How to best now for you, what is it something that you need to know in terms of moving forward? Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius might be coming your way. Okay, just saying that they're coming for us very, very fast. So if you're interested in this person, slow them down a bit because they tend to come in and out very fast. So this is saying is that if it's not someone coming to you, it could be you taking on this energy and moving forward with passion. And again, heed moving too fast. Okay, don't move too fast. Okay. Yeah, this wants you to say this talks about emotional fulfillment. So this is about satisfaction. So you're definitely very passionate about about something, okay? And you're moving forward. Whatever it is that you're moving forward that you're passionate about is going to bring you emotional fulfillment and definitely keep you satiated. So it's going to really be that. Best way forward. Anything else for you? Yeah, the Ten of Cups. I see you doing really well moving forward with passion with someone. Yeah, I want you to be patient, not move too fast, right? Remember, don't move too fast, all right? Be patient. You're going to get this. You're going to get the emotional fulfillment, okay? In this relationship or situation, okay? Just make sure that you're being true to yourself, because you're going to have your heart to answer to, all right? So that's what it wants to let you know. Okay, so let's go into how they feel about you. What is it that they want to say to you? What is it that they want to say but they're not saying, okay? Or what is it that they're feeling that they haven't, verbalized yet, maybe? What is it? I'm setting for the life I thought that I'm settling for the life I thought I wanted. So it could be that they're in a relationship, or like, remember I talked about this person could be married and they want things to change. So they said that they're settling for the life they thought that they wanted. Anything else? You challenge me in ways that make me grow. Oh, that's beautiful, guys. That's beautiful. Okay, let's see anything else. Okay, what is it? I don't know if I can live up to your image of me. Okay, so some of them are kind of thinking about that. Okay, and that's their shadow side speaking. But the thing that they know is that they know that you understand me better than anyone. So they feel that you understand them better than anyone. What is it that you want to say to feel about them but haven't maybe said yet, or maybe you did? I still love you and I want to be with you. Despite, right? Okay, all right, let's see what else wants to come through here. I need to be alone now. Okay. So it could be that you need some time to kind of be alone from maybe some situation. Maybe if there was another person or another party in here and something had to end and you had to change tracks, you need some time to kind of overcome this. It could have been that's what came out of this tower moment. That's what could be coming through there. So, and that's kind of what you're feeling here. Yeah, I keep track of you online. Wow, that's what's coming through for you to them. And anything else? It's easier to be in a superficial relationship than with you. Okay, so maybe it was easier for you to, have a relationship at a distance or something superficial than that. What is the universe's advice for you, Cancer? What is the? You know what? I'm going to pull this card. I'm going to pull this card because this is really important. What I want to do is pull a card. One for you, your best advice if you want this to work. Your best advice if you want this relationship or situation to work. Okay, let's do that before we close out. What is it? A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at the present. Enjoy it, okay? Wow. This is about hating your passion. And maybe that passion is something that you need in terms of, understanding what it is that you truly want in your life. But this is saying is go for what brings you passion, because that's what's coming through here. Now, for those of you that do not want to move forward in this relationship or situation, what is it? What is it? Don't make a decision based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Wow, guys, interesting, right? And the funny thing is that a lot of you got be true to yourself, right? In your deck here, and that's what's so funny. It's you got that card, which is really really important. So that's interesting, guys. Yeah, here it is. I was just trying to find it here. Yeah. So be patient, be true to yourself and what it is that you want in love. But for those of you that didn't want to work it out, it says don't make decisions based on guilt or, or what you think that you should do, because it's only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Wow. Okay, guys. Well, you have to let me know how this resonates. I'm dying to know. So note your comments, all right? And please like and subscribe. I do appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, namaste.